My pleasure to welcome back to the program for the second time here. I visited with him a couple months back as he took over as the new manager in the Laramie Rangers Legion baseball program. Aaron Lozano is back on the show with me. Good morning. How are you on a Monday?
Good. Thanks for having me, David. It's always good to be here.
I appreciate the time this morning. Let's talk about fundraising time. I know the start of the season is right around the corner, but you guys have an annual tradition. As I joked, this has been going on longer than you and I have been around here. Maybe longer than you and I have been around. No, I don't know that for sure. I was going to say maybe longer than you and I have been around. I don't know that. But the Potato Supper is coming up this Wednesday. What does the community need to know about this big fundraising event you guys hold yearly?
I think the biggest thing is, in addition to the ability to fundraise for the team, which helps purchase equipment so the players don't have to, things like that. It's a really good opportunity to mingle with the team, get to know the team, know who you're rooting for. And just, get out there and see the guys.
Yeah, it really is. It's an open environment. You can chit-chat with the players, ask them how things are going, what their preparation's like. This is a great chance to get to know the players because you don't always have this type of opportunity with every program.
Yeah, and it's always, to me, interesting to see the way that they interact with the community. Sometimes they maybe feel a little awkward, but they settle in. They usually do a pretty good job of being diplomats for the program. And if you talk baseball, these guys will talk to you all day long.
Okay, so there you go. That's the key. Just bring up something baseball related. I don't know. Maybe people got to look up something before they go in. I don't know what it is, but obviously the veteran guys have kind of been through this. But this is pretty simple, folks. You can get tickets ahead of time if you know a Legion baseball player. But if you don't, it's not that difficult. You can just buy them at the door.
Right, yep, you show up at Laramie High School. We have a great partnership with Laramie High School. They're allowing us to use some of their pretty new facilities that are pretty cool. So another opportunity there for you to get out and see what Laramie High School offers for students that are looking into culinary arts and those kinds of things.
Right.
And also we have a silent auction, so there's an opportunity to maybe walk away with a Starbucks gift card or all kinds of stuff from a lot of really cool local businesses.
All right, so all starts at 5:30 on Wednesday. The cost is just $5. All you can eat baked potatoes, plus there's drinks and desserts there, and then the silent auction is big. You mentioned this helps you purchase equipment, and this is just kind of day-to-day equipment. I know you guys utilize some of this money to pay umpires for the season, pay some other costs for the season, help out on basically whatever you can utilize this for, you do in this regard.
Yeah, just for example, I made a purchase of our baseballs for the season. So that's not only practice balls, but game balls, and different game balls for different levels. And that total bill, was pushing around $3,000. So,
wow.
That's a good chunk of money. And if you watch baseball, in the major leagues, I think the average lifespan of a baseball is about 7 pitches. We try to use them quite a bit longer than that. We chase those foul balls and use them again, but it's still a pretty big cost to the program.
Well, and just think about it. Put it in perspective. How many different tournaments do you think you're going to this year, right at the top of your head, without looking at your schedule?
Yeah, I would say, program wide, we're going to about 15 tournaments.
Okay, so a lot of that is there's an entry cost plus everybody tacks on bring a dozen baseballs.
Yep, bring a dozen baseballs, so we don't have to pay for all the balls here, and then again, yeah, a little entry fee to cover maybe the lights, but mostly the umpires.
So when you're talking about you just how many tournaments?
About 15. I think.
15. Now think about that, 15, and they have to bring a dozen baseballs to all those tournaments, ladies and gentlemen. And then there's an entry cost. And then there's other things like hotel stays and gas and food bills and things like that. So it does start to add up. So we're inviting everybody in the community out. It's at 5:30 Wednesday, Laramie High School. Just go in the main entrance. Just keep walking forward right into the commons area, the atrium, however you want to put it. It's all the same place to me. But right there will be a reception table. You can pay your $5 cost there. Get the baked potato. You can get in line for food right away. You can mix and mingle. Kids will be serving, plus also kind of mixing and mingling around, won't they?
Yep. They'll take shifts serving, and that's probably the best time to chat with them because they can't get away from you, right?
Yeah.
And it's fun to see. They usually will team up with their buddies. So you get to mix in with the younger guys hanging out together along with the veteran guys hanging out together. It's a neat opportunity to get to know them.
I know you came back in the program as the A coach and assistant coach last year, but you've been part of this before. What have you taken away just from past experiences with the Potato Supper?
I think more than anything, it's that community engagement.
Okay.
We really like to, not only be visible in the community, but get to know people. One of the big things of Legion baseball is volunteering in the community. this also gives us an opportunity to maybe chat with somebody who's got an idea for us that we hadn't thought of, a way to give back to the community. So even though we're doing a fundraiser there, it's nice to know that, you know, these are the folks that are maybe going to be picking up your Christmas tree next year when you leave it out on the curb. So good opportunity to chat with these guys.
Absolutely. So take advantage of it. It's this Wednesday. So we're talking in 2 days, Wednesday, April 17th, 5:30 at Laramie High School. How long are we going until?
I think we're going until 7:30.
Okay, 5:30 to 7:30. So you got a little bit of window there. I know some people like to come early and get done. Some people like to wait and see if they can't, you know, maybe guess when the crowd kind of starts to die down. But there'll be plenty of potatoes, plenty of baked potatoes. And you can get your baked potato any way you want. You can get a plain baked potato. You can get cheese sauce. You can get some broccoli on it. You can get some bacon. You can put whatever fixings and trimmings you want on it. That's your decision, plus drinks and dessert. And then the silent auction items. There, you mentioned a wide variety of businesses donate. There's all kinds of different things that come with this silent auction. I'll be honest with you, I've won some things in the last couple of years and been happy to win them. So there's a wide variety of things out there for folks to possibly bid on.
Yeah, and maybe most importantly, you can pick up some Laramie Rangers swag out there. So
I got Ranger swag on in the background here. Aaron didn't wear his today, but I wore mine today, and I got my hat over there. I wore that in this morning, big guy. I appreciate that. So this is Wednesday. Now you guys are also doing second year. We're trying the baseball equipment swap. It sounds like a little bit, just in case, you know, maybe somebody has a youngster is coming up. Their kid has outgrown some stuff, and it's still in good condition. It sounds like you're doing a little kind of swap sale as well.
Yep, and that's just another way for us to keep, you know, the baseball in the minds of everybody outside of the program. And that also gives me a good opportunity to mention one of the other cool things about the Potato Supper is you can come out and meet all the people that do the behind-the-scenes work, right? So I get to be out there on the field working with the kids and having fun and hitting fungo, you know, and really just, you know, one of those things that I really enjoy. Obviously, or I wouldn't be doing this. But the board members, the folks who put all this on, and parent volunteers, you know, they really make this kind of stuff happen. So, you know, getting out there and seeing, especially our Legion members, Hugh Lockhart and Bill Wolf, they really, you know, just donate their time as members of the American Legion Post here. And, you know, as far as Post 14 goes, I mean, we couldn't be more grateful for the support we get from them. And so that's kind of a cool way, too, to see, you know, this is more than just baseball for us. We really get to be a part of the community and interact with our local Legion posts.
I had one of the parents reach out to me on Facebook this weekend and said, "Oh, I'm so happy you're going to be emceeing on Wednesday night." And I was like, I wouldn't miss this for the world. I mean, come on. Rangers baseball, we're a little less than a month away from the home opener, and we'll talk with manager Aaron Lozano here in just a moment about that. But last thing about the Potato Supper, I just want to encourage everybody in the community and spread the word to friends because I know you'd like a large crowd out there on Wednesday night.
Yeah, we would like as many people as possible. We really like to see who's out there that loves baseball because I'll tell you what, you're going to find somebody that loves baseball at this Potato Supper, right? It's a big opportunity for us to do some fundraising, but again, equally important to interact with the community.
All right, so spread the word to anybody that you know. Potato Supper's Wednesday, 5:30. It's just $5, all you can eat baked potatoes. I slam my hand on the console here. That's great background noise for everybody. But $5.30, $5 cost, all you can eat baked potato, plus there's drinks and dessert. Bid on the silent auction items. There's a wide variety of silent auction stuff, including Ranger swag, gift cards. There's always a few unique items that you just don't expect. So I would encourage you. Sometimes there's golf things, there's little outings and trips that are up for sale. You just never know what you're going to find, and encourage you to check out all that that's going on with the silent auction on Wednesday as well. And you know what? No pressure. If you don't want to bid on the silent auction, that's cool as well. But we do encourage everybody in the community. I also think this is just a great time and a great way to support the hometown kids. I mean, these are the kids that are here from Laramie. They're playing here. They're representing your community. I think that's a great way to kind of show your support of the youth in the community.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, we've really grown just this past year. There was an age change rule in Little League, so we've inherited quite a few younger players who are coming to us straight out of Little League programs. So
wow.
We've developed a really great relationship with the Little League. Coach Andrews and I have gone to a board meeting and met some of those folks and, you know, really listened to their concerns about these younger guys suddenly having to come up and play, you know, Legion level baseball. So, you know, we're really excited because we've got a lot of younger players in the program. That bodes well for the future.
All right, so get out and meet the kids and meet Coach Lozano. He and his staff will be there. And again, 5:30 on Wednesdays when it starts, but it's a 5:30 to 7:30 time slot. $5 for all you can eat baked potato plus the trimmings, the fixings, and then again, drinks and dessert are available.